Привет, I'm Chuck Olinik, a Ukrainian-American, baptized with the name Yaroslav, which is the name I use in the historical reenactment group, the Society for Creative Anachronism. And I have been using my YouTube channel to basically share my research on Slavic folklore and mythology and history, and I've gotten into some of the fairy tales because I figured these would have probably been told on winter's nights, with people gathered in the izba, Russian hut, or a chata, a Ukrainian hut, sitting by the peach, the big stove, and sharing stories. So I found one about a character named Kolobok. And Kolobok is the main character in a bunch of East Slavic fairy tales. And he's represented as a small, yellow, spherical, bread-like being. All right. The story gets told sometimes as the little round bun or the runaway bun. And now you'll find this all through Slavic territory. In Czech, it's called Kolobskova or Kolobskova, where Kolobzek is the main character. And this is the same type of donut as the Polish pompushka. And so you'll sometimes hear that name in when you're hearing the Slovak or Croatian or Bosnian versions. And it's actually a name that I recognize that was used around the house. Like most fairy tales, this one's really super repetitive. Right? Well, let's get into it. Once there was a poor old couple, a did and a babushka, that lived in a village at the edge of a great forest. One day, the wife wished to bake a special treat for her husband, and she found that she had just enough flour to make a small bun called a kolobok. When the kolobok was done, she placed it on the windowsill to cool. The kolobok lay on the windowsill for some time. Then suddenly it rolled off the sill and into the garden. The kolobok continued to roll through the garden, down the path to the road, and down the road to the forest. At the edge of the forest, the kolobok met a large, hungry bear. "Ah, little kolobok, I'll eat you now," the bear said. "Don't eat me, bear. I'll sing you a song. I'm Kolobok, Kolobok. I was scraped from the flour tin, swept from the corn bin, mixed with sour cream into a bun, fried in butter till I was done. I ran away from Jed, and I ran away from Babushka too, and I'm sure I'll have no trouble running away from you." So distracted was the hungry bear that he could only stare helplessly as Kolobok rolled off into the forest. Kolobok continued to roll down the forest path until he met a big gray wolf. "Ah, little Kolobok, I'll eat you now," said the wolf. Don't eat me, gray wolf. Let me sing you a song first." And the Kolobok sang his song. "I am Kolobok, Kolobok. I was scraped from the flour tin, swept from the corn bin, mixed with sour cream into a bun, fried in butter till I was done. I ran away from Jed and from Babushka too, and I'm sure I'll have no trouble running away from you." When Kolobok was done, he rolled away so swiftly that the wolf also could only stare. The Kolobok rolled further into the forest until it met a rabbit. "Ah, little Kolobok, I will eat you now," the rabbit said. Don't eat me, rabbit. Let me sing you a song." And again the Kolobok sang his song. "I'm Kolobok, Kolobok. I was scraped from the flour tin, swept from the corn bin, mixed with sour cream into a bun, fried in butter till I was done. I ran away from Jed, and I ran away from Babushka too, and I'm sure I'll have no trouble running away from you." And when he was done, he rolled away so quickly that The rabbit, too, could only stare. The Kolobok rolled even farther into the forest, where he met a fox. "Kolobok, Kolobok, where are you going?" asked the fox. "I was just rolling along the forest path." "Ah, you're the one who has been singing. I've heard it all through the forest. Little Kolobok, sing me your song." Full of confidence, the Kolobok began to sing. "I'm Kolobok, Kolobok. I was scraped from the flour tin, swept from the corn bin, mixed with sour cream into a bun, fried in butter till I was done. I ran away from dead and from babushka, bear, gray wolf, and rabbit too, and I'm sure I'll have no trouble running away from you." "And you outran the dead and the babushka and all these different animals, the wolf, the bear, the rabbit? What a fine song. What a clever song," said the fox. "But I'm a little hard of hearing, and I want to really enjoy it. Please, Kolobok, be so kind as to come closer and sing the song again. Sit on my nose and sing it a little louder so I could hear it and enjoy it." The Kolobok hopped on the fox's nose and started to sing his song. "I am Kolobok, Kolobok." But the fox quickly flipped the Kolobok into the air, and with one big snap of his jaws, caught the Kolobok and gobbled him up. Another happy Slavic fairy tale. It was at the feast I heard this tale, there it was I drank mead ale. Though it flowed down my beard, my mouth stayed dry, for never a drop passed my lips, swear I.